Having a credit card can help you buy many things, but fees, charges, and interest rates can make borrowing money very expensive, especially if you borrow more than you can afford. You need to be careful when using a credit card because many people fall into the trap of spending more than they can afford and then end up having to pay very high interest rates. In this video, we're going to look at borrowing using credit cards, both to make purchases and cash advances. Credit cards vary widely in fees, interest rates, and benefits. There are a lot of websites out there that compare credit cards because it can be confusing to compare them. I'll provide some general information now. Credit cards are used to purchase things and pay off later, known as purchasing on credit. Common credit cards include Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. Some financial institutions charge fees, some don't. This would depend on the type of card and its features. Yearly fees can range anywhere from $0 to $500 per year on a personal card. Business cards may pay more. Each month, the bank will provide a statement outlining your purchases for the month. Some cards have an interest-free period, which means that you will not be charged for interest on any of your purchases for the month, as long as you pay off the entire statement balance by a certain date, usually between 14 and 25 days. If you miss this payment, you'll usually be charged interest, calculated daily from the date you purchased something. So it's very important that you pay it off on time. A lot of cards have additional rewards, usually in the form of points based on how much is spent on the card. These can then be redeemed for things like appliances and flights. Generally, the more rewards, the higher the fees. You can also make cash withdrawals from a credit card, but these incur fees and you will not get the interest-free period because it's like taking out a cash loan. It's clear that credit cards differ greatly, and the card someone chooses will depend on their circumstances. We can calculate the amount of interest on a purchase by using the simple interest formula. We multiply the purchase or cash advance by the rate per annum multiplied by the number of days for the interest. Let's suppose you use your credit card to purchase a new jacket for $450 on 15th of April. You receive your bill on the 27th of April, and you have 25 days to pay it off before you incur interest at 16.9% per annum. By what day will you have to pay to avoid any interest? There's 3 days remaining in April, plus 22 days in May. Therefore, you have to pay by the 22nd of May. What is the effective interest-free period? There's 15 days remaining in April, and then there will be 22 days in May. The total is 37 days interest-free from the date of the purchase. What is the interest if paid on the 22nd of May? There will be no interest to pay if you pay on the 22nd of May. What about the 25th of May? This is 40 days. That means we've gone past the interest-free period, and therefore we're going to have to pay interest from the date of the purchase. So interest equals the purchase times the rate per annum times the number of days. $450 is the purchase times 0.169, which is the percent interest rate as a decimal, times 40 on 365, and we get $8.33 interest is paid on that purchase. Let's say you take out $1,200 cash from an ATM on your credit card on 5th of July. You receive your statement on the 16th of July. Your credit card has an interest rate of 16.4% per annum. How much interest is charged on your 16th of July statement, assuming you start with a nil balance, you made no other cash withdrawals, and you're charged from the date of the withdrawal? There's no interest-free period on cash advances. The number of days in July is 12, which is 16 take 5 plus 1 because we include the 5th of July. The interest is the amount of the purchase times the rate per annum times the number of days on 365. So that's 1200 times 0.164, which is the interest rate as a decimal, times 12 on 365. And we get the interest on this purchase of $6.47. And that's it for this video. Thank you.